What advice would you give to other commentators, reporters, to some of the kids on the college campuses right now dueling it out over Israel, Hamas, and then finally to the maybe to some politicians who were also trying to wrestle with this beast?
I think to think clearly about the Israeli-Palestinian issue, you have to hold actually 6 different thoughts in your head at the same time. And I have no problem doing that. But you have to hold 3 about Israelis, 3 about Palestinians. On the Israeli side, the 3 thoughts are: Israel built an amazing country in 75 years. I mean, it's really art, science, literature, math, agriculture. Israel's an amazing place. What they've built in 75 years, they should be proud of that. Number 1. Number 2, Israel does bad stuff sometimes. Steals Palestinians' land, lets settlers kill Palestinians. Does bad stuff sometimes. And lastly, Israel lives in a crazy neighborhood that's really live and let live. It's not Scandinavia, the weak don't survive there. I have no problem holding all 3 of those thoughts in my head at the same time. Most people, unfortunately, or too many people, want to say, it's amazing, it's amazing. They just do bad stuff, bad. They live in a crazy neighborhood, leave them alone. No, it's actually, I just sort of elide between all 3. Now, the same is true, I believe, with Palestinians. Palestinians suffered a real communal tragedy in 1947, 1948. Another people, indigenous to that land in their own way, came back as part of a national movement and as refugees from Nazi Germany and later from parts of the Arab world. And they suffered a real, what they call a Nakba, an authentic communal tragedy that ended up making several million of them refugees, number 1. Number 2, Palestinian leaders do really stupid stuff sometimes, and their own bad stuff, really stupid stuff, and miss opportunities. And number 3, they live in a dangerous neighborhood that has exploited them over the years, where one Arab leader after another, there's a very famous saying in Arabic, the no voice shall be louder than the battle for Palestine, which is another way of saying, don't look at this autocracy I'm running here, pay attention to the Palestinians. Don't look at all the thieving I'm doing, pay attention to the Palestinians. So, and again, people want to say they suffered a tragedy, they only never miss an opportunity, they live in a bad neighborhood, all these things are true at the same time. And I bring all 6 of those dimensions to what I write, and one day I can focus on one part, one day on another. But we live in a world now of social media where, that isn't, that kind of complexity, it just doesn't fit on TikTok, And so it's choose a side, choose your 15-second image, broadcast it out.